Okay, so those of you who follow the blogs and all the forums and stuff like that, there's a bit of buzz out there about this new company called Paderson. And they're making shafts now which are filament wound, vacuum cured. What does that mean? Well, normally you roll a sheet out and you lay it over a mandrel, and then you have seams and ridges, and that's how you build the layers up in various ply directions to give you the properties you're looking for at a design. What Paderson are doing is different, very different. They're doing it in a filament wound, vacuum cured process. What that means is the shaft is made, and there's there's going to be a slight ridge in it, but if you can find it, good luck. And what it does, it makes the shaft really consistent all the way down, so it feels really stable, really solid, so you don't get any sort of warping or wobbling. So when you load it in transition, it stays with you basically. There's three main sort of, if you like, families. There's the Kinetics green, AMRT, there's the blue, if you can see that, and there's the nickel shaft, which is obviously what it is, it's just pure graphite with an overcoat on it, just so you can see actually the fibres, how it's woven. The nickel is very, very stable, heavy, 88 grams, damn solid, really strong guys shaft, but very stable. You can hit that as hard as you like, it's not going anywhere. Really good at keeping the ball launched down and the spin down. The green and blue are the interesting ones. There's going to be sort of majority of guys into that product. Various weights and various kicks. The blue is a softer tip, higher launching foot. You'll feel the crack, the whip scenario. You'll feel that kick in the bottom with that shaft. Some guys will like that, some guys won't. If you struggle to launch it, the blue is a fantastic shaft. The green is going to be the one that's going to keep the ball down, keep the spin down, keep it going forwards. They feel really solid, they feel really stable. Be careful with the blue one, you go, oh, it feels really, really soft. But actually when you swing it and load it, it doesn't play too soft. But initially when you waggle it, you feel like it's got a load of move in it. It doesn't, it just feels like it has. And the green again will feel a lot more solid. If you look at the two shafts in comparison, I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but the bottom one's the green, the top one's the blue. You can see the middle section on the green, which is the bottom one, is a lot thicker, right? That's where the strength comes in, that's where it feels more stable. The blue one's a little thinner in the middle section compared to the green, and that's where the energy transfer gets down a bit quicker. We're going to put some numbers on there for you, tell you how you feel. I think it's going to be something which you'll see more and more of. You'll see more guys go back into it because it feels so damn solid. So, as again, different weights, different flexes. If you want something that's going to feel different, try a Paderson. Okay, so these are numbers from the Paderson test, as you can see. Now it's very interesting. This is obviously not me swinging, this is Henry, who's much quicker than me and stronger. So these are all going to be equated into what would be normal sort of good player speeds. So you can see the clubhead speed's pretty neutral, 105, 106 is good. Smash factors are high, that's what you expect from somebody who can hit it. But the interesting part is how the spin changes. Look at the nickel shaft, how low it spins, and look how much the blue one spins in comparison. If you add that into dispersion as well, the softer tip in the blue one is good for guys that want to get it in the air and launch it. Henry doesn't need that, he needs it to be stable and keeping it in the golf course. So you can see here how wide the dispersion is. Look, I'm just showing this as an example. You get someone who needs to get it in the air, you're going to get the opposite effect. The blue will be perfect, and then the green or the nickel could be good for them. But you can see how low that nickel spins, and the green one spins a little bit less than the blue, but they're all pretty similar. The interesting part about it is the dispersion, the ball speed. The smash and the ball speed stay pretty high. Okay, we've used the M1 driver, which is obviously the hottest thing since sliced bread at the minute. It's a good driver for sort of speed and spin, but you can see the differentials here and how it changes. So it's really interesting how that works. It's a really tight shaft, obviously with Kevlar woven. It's going to feel pretty strong, it's going to be pretty heavy. But if you want something that's going to feel different, the Paderson could be for you. But just have a look at it, great product. And if you ever come for a fitting, you definitely want to try it.